The movie started with 18-year-old Jeong Do Hyeon, who was just coming back from another international martial arts competition, having won the gold. He was looking forward to seeing his mother and sister again. Laden with gifts for them, he found the house in darkness. He then went to get a drink from the fridge and found that his hand was bloodied. He got frightened and went to look for his mother and sisters. His sister he found by the dinner table bludgeoned to death. He was checking on her when an assailant attacked him. He was able to defend himself and kill the attacker. Then there was another one. He also killed, and then the third one also ended up dead. Meanwhile, in a high school, Cha Woo-sol was just settling into the start of the class when a transferee came to class. This new classmate was Cha Woo-sol's worst nightmare. He was Baek Suk-chan. For 3 years, Suk-chan had put through Cha Woo-sol into some of the most barbaric tortures. And it was starting again when Baek Suk-chan went for him immediately and started beating the defenseless Cha Woo-sol all over again. A girl tried to intervene, but she was repeatedly slapped for her trouble. Then Suk-chan went back torturing and humiliating Cha Woo-sol, who he kicked into the back of the class. Woo-sol found a sharp pin he used to defend himself. Suk-chan saw it and dared Cha Woo-sol to use it. He guided Woo-sol's hands to his neck, then to his face, and right to his right eye. The desperate Cha Woo-sol had had enough and pushed the pin, gorging Suk-chan's eye. Cha Woo-sol was sent to juvenile detention center. On the way, he sat next to Jeong Do Hyeon. The other juvenile delinquents started looking at him because Woo-sol was brave or stupid to sit next to a 3-time murderer. Life in the detention center was very dangerous as there were leaders who beat up the meek. The Titan ordered that Cha Woo-sol should be taught the hierarchy in prison, so they hunted him to beat up. Cha Woo-sol ran off to Jeong Do Hyeon for help. He saw how frightened Woo-sol was, so he told Titan to leave Woo-sol alone. The Titan refused, so Jeong Do Hyeon made them. Baek Suk-chan came to visit Cha Woo-sol at the detention center. He told Woo-sol that he was dead meat when he comes out and he will be waiting for him. Cha Woo-sol saw Jeong Do Hyeon training in a little yard every day. He started begging Jeong Do Hyeon to train him. He wanted to learn to be strong. He told him that he had been getting into trouble because he was weak. To cut a long story short, Jeong Do Hyeon started teaching him how to strengthen his body, build his muscles, and do martial arts. They became cellmates. Jeong Do Hyeon told him about sharks. He said that sharks are always moving. Even when sleeping, they are still moving. He added that once the shark stops moving, it dies. Cha Woo-sol got really good at martial arts. He became a legend among the juveniles after beating up Titan, who cornered him. Jeong Do Hyeon had to stop him from killing Titan. Then Jeong Do Hyeon reached the age of maturity, so he was transferred to adult prison. Before he left, he reminded Cha Woo-sol to always keep moving. Stopping is out of the question. Cha Woo-sol was moved back with the other juvies. One of the boys challenged him to a fight. It was really an offer he cannot refuse, so they fought, which he eventually won. He also won their friendship. Then he was being let out of the detention center. As expected, Baek Suk-chan was waiting for him outside with the traditional offering of tofu. Woo-sol knew they had to fight, and as luck would have it, there was an empty lot next to the prison compound. There they beat each other's hell out. Baek Suk-chan was such a tug. Poor Cha Woo-sol ended up on the ground bleeding, and then he remembered what Jeong Do Hyeon told him, that sharks move all the time. If they stop, they die. So, almost half dead, he got back up and fought with Baek Suk-chan once again. After punching each other many times, Baek Suk-chan finally gave up. Instead of finishing him off, Cha Woo-sol got up and told Suk-chan that he was leaving. A week later, Cha Woo-sol went to visit Jeong Do Hyeon. Jeong Do Hyeon was happy to see Woo-sol, who asked him if Jeong Do Hyeon had actually seen a real shark. Jeong Do Hyeon said that he had on TV. Cha Woo-sol said that he went to see sharks and he noticed that they do stop. He doesn't think they were dead. Jeong Do Hyeon thought for a minute and insisted they were dead. They ended up chuckling when Cha Woo-sol said that they were probably dead.